From a long line of fathers with Bible in hand, Jessupi set out across the dry red land, preaching not of gold nor the silver dove, but the blood God's word to give is to love. He spoke of pain as the price for grace, but each town he entered they spat in his face. The Lord of the Flies had poisoned their minds with buzzing sweet lies and selfish designs. He wandered alone with just dust and despair. Each prayer he whispered hung cold in the air. The blood God watched as all fathers must, and called him to spill, to bleed, to trust. One night in ash and twilight flame, he found a lost soul with a holy name. Bishop Badussy, bruised and scarred, became his right hand, his sacred guard. They joined the army, no sword in hand, but Jessupi healed where no man can stand. On fields where bullets sang and men wept low, he pulled back the dead from death's black flow. Word spread fast of the bleeding priest, who fed men's hope and starved the beast. But where light blooms, the flies will swarm. A bomb took his flock in a fiery storm.
He crawled from ruin with blood on his face to Glenwood County, a godless place where folks in Valentine Feld agreed the Lord of the Flies had sown his seed. But Jessupi built a church on the hill with mud-caked robes and iron will. Joined by Chadwick, Jefferrick, and flame-haired Q, they spilled but never stole, and the brotherhood grew.
Sheriff Freya rode in on a horse of lies, with eyes like smoke and tongue full of flies. She called them mad, called them a cult, but her words were lit and her law was salt. The black-eyed scoundrels came with guns drawn, but the blood God turned them ere the dawn. Yet still the buzzing wouldn't cease, as brother by brother was fed to the beast.
Q-tip fell in Francisco too, while Jessupi fought what he never knew. A vampire's curse, a siren's kiss, brought down the house built on sacrifice. The streets ran red with innocent names as Freya danced in her power games. And when they took sweet Mary Beth, the father fell into living death.
Now the pews are empty, the hill is bare, and Badussy drinks to forget the prayer. The church once roared with the blood God's flame. Now Jessupi walks with no face, no name, but deep in the valley in twilight's gleam, he dreams of a flock and a red-lit dream. For the blood God whispers in his bones, rise my soldier, you're not alone. Spill for the meek, spill for the true, not in wrath but in all you do. Give of your flesh and I'll make it whole, for blood is the toll to buy back the soul. And when the flies sing and the liars cry, stand tall, Jessupi, let the false one die.